So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20. In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Sacramento Kings. Very excited to use this young core. This backcourt of Darren Fox and Buddy Hield, honestly, it gets me super excited because I think they're such an underrated team in real life. I really think they're going to probably make the Western Conference playoffs. I know that's kind of a bold statement, but I think with some veteran leadership here and like Harrison Barnes, guys like Dwayne Dedmon, Manya Bielitsa, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Bogdanovich is honestly getting better year by year, and then you got these three young studs right here. I mean, Buddy Hield was a senior coming out of Oklahoma. He's honestly like a lot better than I thought a lot of people were. I think he had a really bad like final run to his college career, and I kind of think that's where people kind of like overshadow him a little bit and underrate him. Darren Fox is unbelievable. He's going to be a superstar in this league. I mean, there's no doubting that. Without a doubt, I think probably the fastest player in the league. I think it used to be John Wall, but then I think he slipped down the stairs, tore his Achilles, and put on 25 pounds. So I don't think that's quite the case anymore. Marvin Bagley, hopefully, is going to just be unbelievable for them, develop like a stud. I have super high hopes for him. I'm really liking this team. I honestly think if there was another team besides my Celtics I could root for, it would be the Kings. I really like the addition of Trevor Ariza, another nice, super solid veteran presence to this team. 2-year deal, honestly not bad money. You got guys like Tyler Lydon here, Harry Giles, Yogi Ferrell, all young pieces that can kind of learn. Caleb Swanigan came over, I believe, from the Trailblazers at some point, late first in 2017. Swanigan Gabriel undrafted. Was he this draft class or was he a different one? I don't even know who Justin James is, but he's a rookie. So, again, as I mentioned, super excited for this team. I don't love the Harrison Barnes contract. I understand it's kind of how the way the NBA goes today is. The guys are going to get paid. I mean, thank God it's front-loaded. It's going to start going down year by year. I also don't love the idea of starting Dwayne Dedmon at the center spot, but I can definitely live with it for now. The rest of this team, I know I just said I love the addition of Trevor Ariza. That was more like in real life. Bogdanovich is a free agent stuff scene. That's just where it sucks. If his trade value is kind of high right now, I'll leave Ariza just because I honestly do believe this team can compete. And the only reason I would trade him is because he's going to ask for $22 million this offseason. I'm going to be straight up. I'm not going to give it to him. So it ultimately depends which route we want to go there. I'm not going to be in a 10-man rotation. Like, it's a great picture of Yogi Ferrell you have right here. But I'm not going to be in a 10-man rotation no matter what. I would like to maybe improve the starting center position. You don't always need a great center to win in this game. I also hate this game for the fact that, like, why is Marvin Bagley's morale already hurt? I have not simulated a single game. I literally hopped into my league and it was already hurt. Like, it's just stupid stuff like that which makes people hate the game. But back on this, Bogdanovich, when I want to be clear about these things. Whenever I'm hyping a guy up and then I go out and trade him and people get mad, it's more in real life than in the game. I understand. I've done a few of these now over the past years, and they haven't changed much about my league. I understand how guys develop, and I understand how much money they're going to ask for. I'm just being honest with you. Like, when I trade somebody, it's not to piss anybody off. It's literally to try to help me win. So I just want to get that out there because sometimes people think I'm trading players just to piss people off, and I'm like, dude, why? That doesn't help me win. Like, that's just dumb. All right, but back to this. A guy like Will Barton could be interesting. It's kind of a lateral move, though, except for the contract length. Dario Saric. Like, a Steven Adams is honestly something I'm strongly considering right now, just because I honestly do believe he is under a 2-year deal. If I have to trade him, I will. We're going to be solid in 2023. I think we're probably have to throw in a trade exception. Oh, no, we actually have, like, 15 million cap space just to eat. So I like Dwayne Dedmon off the bench a little bit more anyways. I think Steven Adams and Marvin Bagley is a solid front court. They're not too good at stretching the floor, but we'll see where that goes eventually. So Richaun Holmes is probably now going to be traded. I think I'm going to get every position a backup, probably except for point guard. So maybe Yogi Ferrell and Richaun Holmes for a backup shooting guard, and then we'll kind of call it a season. So Richaun Holmes and Yogi Ferrell. We'll also throw in Corey Joseph because he's making $12 million, which I didn't think was the best deal in the world, but it's good for them for now. We have 3 offers, Emmanuel Mudiay being one of them. All right, how about if I just take out Yogi Ferrell and just throw in Corey Joseph and Richaun Holmes? I'm sure we're going to get a few more offers here. Let's see what those are. So, like, Chris Dunn, I have no want to pay him this offseason. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Even though I get a first-round pick as well, I just get the guy way too much. I want him, but I can't. Back here, under Roberson. Honestly, I might take Isaiah Thomas for a year and then just let him go. Yeah, we're going to do that. I think IT started his career. I said I was getting a backup shooting guard, not a backup point guard, Massa. Good job. Well, Buddy Hield can get enough minutes anyways. It's fine. It's the same exact move pretty much. So Yogi Ferrell, unfortunately, will not be playing. Neither will Harry Giles. I think I'm going to send a couple of those guys to the G League. IT's going to play like 10 minutes off the bench. Ariza 14 here. We're going to go 16 and then 25 to Bielitsa as our 6-man. That definitely got worse. Our 6-man did. Bagley 35, 34 here. Barnes, I'm going to go 34. Buddy Hield, 35. 36, and then honestly 36 there as well. So yeah, that is going to be the rotation for the first year. Luke Walton, not my favorite head coach in this league. We'll see how it depends how we do this season is whether I fire him this offseason. We'll see. So honestly, super great backcourt. I'm very excited to use them. Harrison Barnes here as well, good veteran. Bagley, and then Steven Adams. Bench has Manya Bjelica, Dwayne Dedmon, Trevor Ariza, and Isaiah Thomas. So we do have a lot of veterans on the team. I definitely think it is going to help us. Isaac Bonga, like, I could leave him in the G League. I just don't really see a reason. Like, I'd rather send, like, a Harry Giles, who does have a team option after this year. I can send him anyways. Swanigan's probably a free agent. Oh, no, he actually has a team option. Justin James, though, he's the rookie. I'll send him. I don't really know much about him, so why not? So, yeah, that's going to be the rotation for the first season. I actually do have some pretty decent hopes for this team. And, yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So, we in the first season with a record of 45-37. Kind of underachieved a little bit, in my opinion, but I definitely still think there is room for improvement. Still got a lot of young guys that are leading this team. LeBron led us in scoring. Zion, Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, let me guess. Kawhi Leonard. Terry Rozier. No, Malik Monk. That's actually pretty cool to see. I haven't seen that yet. Frank Vogel. Yes, Frank Vogel as the Lakers go 70-12. So, yeah. We ended up being a 5 seed, surprisingly. I did not think 45 wins was going to get us a 5 seed. Whoop, not power rankings, league standings. But it did. We're right behind the Warriors. We're going to be taking them on in the first round. Should be an interesting first round matchup, to say the least. 2 really solid backcourts, though. Buddy Hield led us in scoring. Then it was Darren Fox, 2 20-plus point scores. Pretty much all I need. 8 assists from Darren Fox, too, is huge. Barnes, not bad, 16.5 points. It is kind of a lot of money, though, for 16.5 points, being 27 years old. Kind of at your peak. You should be putting up more than that. Marvin Bagley, if we can get like maybe 1 or 2 more boards, I'm totally content with that. Still only 21 years old. Really can't complain. Steven Adams does what he does. Double-double there. Bench was all right. Definitely maybe looking to improve this offseason. I do like the veteran presence, however. So, first round here, we do have the Golden State Warriors. I don't really expect to win this series if we're just being straight up honest. I think Steph Curry, I don't play with injuries on, Klay Thompson, D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, just going to be way too much. Yeah, we get swept in the first round. It's all right. Lakers and Warriors, that would be such a fun matchup. And so would the Clippers and the Rockets. If this could end up being like the exact Western Conference semifinals, I would not leave my couch, like ever. Just I would sit there and watch it, just over and over. Battle LA there in the West Finals, Brooklyn and Milwaukee over there in the East. I really thought Philadelphia was going to come out, but they ended up losing to Milwaukee in 7 in the Eastern Conference semis. Bucks go up 2-0 on the Lakers, and they close them out in 5, and Giannis Antetokounmpo with final MVP. Good for him for getting a ring. So yeah, we're heading into this first offseason right now. It's technically the second season, but first offseason, you guys know what I'm saying. And I definitely think this team is on the up and up. I don't really see much reason to really blow it up. Connor Green, you're fine. Luke Walton, you're fired. All right, so Randy Martin, that's good to get those 3 untapped potentials. Cuba Gooding, who has really solid ratings, actually. Assistant coach, I'm going to go Peterson. I think I'm going to give Luke Walton 1 more season, and then after that, if he still is not doing a good job, still not satisfactory, I'll probably move on. So we get the rest of those guys after day 1. Let's head up to the draft. I don't know if we have a pick. I feel like the Kings pick situation is always super sticky. We actually do have our first-round pick this year, and we got, 4 second-round picks as well. I don't really want any of those, to be honest. So Justin James is a 75 overall. Being honest with you, I still don't think I'm going to see him in the rotation. I know in former 2Ks, if you use Isaac Bonga, yeah, Isaac Bonga is a 78 overall small forward. Still not going to play him, but if I could potentially trade him along with like a first and a second, let's just see what I can get. His trade value is now at 2.5 stars. Carson Edwards is literally a walking bucket. I might take Carson Edwards. Not a guy I've traded for a lot. I also do like Justice Winslow, the idea of that. Let's see. Nasir Little would be cool as well. We're going to take Carson Edwards. He's going to be our backup point guard. We're also going to pick up Ersan Ilyasova, who is going to probably be traded right now, for being just totally honest. We have a lot of like weird veteran players on this team. And don't get me wrong, I like it, but I just don't think it's going to win. So yeah, we're going to send Ersan over to Philadelphia for a first-round pick and also a protection backup. Then this second, just to give me a future second, all I need there. So again, I love the idea of having like Trevor Ariza here off the bench, but just paying him $12 million in 2K realistically is not smart. Like, we have a lot of money right now. Dwayne Dedmon, I didn't even realize was making 13 mil. Like, this is a borderline max deal. If you include Bjelica, these 3 together are making a max contract. Just doesn't seem that smart. Justin James, I also just don't need. He's a rookie, or well, now he's a second-year player, but I don't really need him. 2 unprotected first-round picks for a 75 overall who has not played a minute in the NBA is kind of all you're going to get there. So Barnes probably is on his way out, as I mentioned. I'm kind of just looking for a salary dump here. If I can maybe get a pick in this year's draft, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Let me just see what I can do. If I did Harrison Barnes along with my first next year. Could I maybe get like... I feel like I could honestly get a decently high pick. Grizzlies have the first. I feel like the Hawks... This will definitely go through, actually. So who does have like the second overall pick? That is going to be... The Miami Heat actually have the second overall pick. So they're not going to do that. How about if I throw in like Bielitsa as well? And I'll also give you Dwayne Dedmon. Honestly, take it. You're taking a lot of money from us. We're taking a solid pick from you. Trevor Ariza also going to go. I know I said I didn't want to like blow up this team, and I kind of am right now. But I just ultimately think saving as much money as possible is kind of the best way to go. So I do have somebody in mind here in the draft, and unfortunately, it means somebody else is probably going to get traded depending how this does go. LaMelo Ball actually goes first overall. James Wiseman is going to be my pick here. Kind of does mean Steven Adams is on his way out. James Wiseman, not a power forward, 7'1", probably not the best shooter in the world. He's going to be an 80 overall, and let me tell you, the guy he develops like I've never seen before. He doesn't develop to the highest overall, but he puts up unbelievable numbers. So now that we are here with Steven Adams, I think maybe looking to trade, like Sekou Doumbouya. How did he do last year in his rookie year? He ended up not with the greatest stats. Yeah, I was going to maybe pull the trigger on that, but it's just not great numbers. Like Nasir Little, how did he do? Not great either, if we're being honest. Rui Hachimura? All right, Rui actually played super solid. You know what? Let's take Rui Hachimura. We're also going to acquire a first-round pick. Rui was the best numbers out of all three of those, both in per 36 and regular season stats. So Hachimura honestly could start if we had to. That would be such a super young lineup. But I'd be fine with it if we're being honest. So we are going to bring back Harry Giles. Caleb Swanigan as well for now. Probably going to end up moving him just because I can get first-round picks rather easily. Him and Tyler Lydon, if I could just acquire one or two first. That's kind of all I'm looking for here. So we're going to go out and take that from the Phoenix Suns. Not bad to get their picks. So I think now, starting lineup-wise, let me just go through qualifying offers. Buddy Hield absolutely going to get that qualifying offer, looking to pay him this offseason. Let's see what we're looking for. So we have 1-2. Buddy Hield is going to be back. Hachimura honestly might start, and then we have our center and our power forward. So if we are going to go after a big free agent, I would say it's probably going to be next year. I think maybe just re-signing. Like I could go after Anthony Davis. I don't really feel like that's necessary for the moment. So if Buddy Hield wants to come back, I'd be more than happy to have him back. He's going to be back. So just kind of letting everybody else go is honestly what I'm going to do here. If Buddy Hield does end up getting his qualifying offer, which he's going to, I'm actually totally okay with that. I'll pay him next offseason when I still am going to have a qualifying offer on him. And Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, both in free agency. Sometimes Giannis even makes it. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm going to sign a backup power forward and a backup small forward. I'm going to try to get good veteran guys, but on one-year deals. So, like, Andre's just going to regress so much. So if I want to bring back, like, Bojan Bogdanovic for, like, 1 year, I'd be willing to give him like 22 mil. That honestly would be okay with me. I don't know if he's going to love the 1 year deal thing. He's going to sign it though. And then in the power forward department, like a Derek Favors, honestly, I can do a very similar thing with. I have a lot of money. I'll give him 30 million for a year. It honestly really doesn't hurt. Derek Favors, welcome to the team. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 of the rotation. So season number 2, this is how the team is going to look. Still really like our backcourt here in Darren Fox and Buddy Hield. Definitely think they are going to get a lot better this year. Rui Hachimura, it's a bold move. I definitely could start Bogdanovic over him. I want to give Rui the start. I definitely think there's a lot of potential here. Last year, 12.5 points. His per 36 were 18, 7, and 1 as a rookie, which is pretty crazy. I'm definitely excited about him. Marvin Bagley here, and then James Wiseman was our second overall pick. Really excited to see how these two can do. It's kind of a similar situation to last year where neither of them can stretch the floor unbelievably. I know Bagley's working on his shot a little bit. Hachimura, what is his three-point shot? It's a B, so honestly, that's not unbelievable, but it's super solid. And then we have 2 lights-out shooters here in Buddy Hield and Darren Fox, so that's definitely going to help. Bench, Derek Favors, Harry Giles, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Carson Edwards. These two are unbelievable. Carson Edwards is a walking bucket, and then Bogdan Bogdanovic can shoot the shit out of the ball. Like, what is his 3? It's an A-. It honestly probably should be higher. Absolutely crazy. I'm super excited to see how this team can do this year. I'll see you guys at the end of the second season. So to end the second season here, 58-24, better than last year by 13 games. Giannis is your MVP. Is he a free agent this offseason? God damn it, he re-signed. One time. James Wiseman does get Rookie of the Year for us. 17 points, 8.5 boards, almost 2 assists, 1 steal, almost 2 blocks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 6th man. Kawhi Leonard, Markelle Fultz, Luke Walton actually gets Coach of the Year. Okay, well, for now, I'm not firing him. I would say if we get anywhere, maybe except the Western Conference Final, I'm probably going to move on from him just because I do definitely want to win. Buddy Hield put up almost 21 points. De'Aaron Fox, not bad. Rui Hachimura had a season. If I don't get like Kawhi or Paul George this offseason, I honestly will not be that mad. Marvin Bagley, unbelievable as well. Wiseman, Favors, Giles, Bogdanovich, then Carson Edwards. I mean, this team is super solid. There's a lot of depth on this team. Points per game, we were second in the league. Defense, we were best. That did give us the best differential. So numbers-wise, we definitely should be in contention, if not the favorite. To win the finals, say that we lose game 1 to Phoenix, which is just kind of classic 2K, tossing it right back in my face. But we do go up 2-1 shortly after 3-1. And can we close them out right here? Yes, we do. Round number 2 here, it's going to be us and the Utah Jazz. I honestly think, I mean, don't get me wrong, great team, great offseason last year, but I think I'd definitely still rather face them than the Golden State Warriors. We are up 3-1 on them right now. We are 3-2. No. Oh, my God, we blew a 3-1 lead. We blew a 3-1 lead. All right, the Luke Walton experiment. It's probably over here in Sacramento. I think we definitely need to make it to at least the West Finals, especially taking on a team like Utah, who, again, is very good. They might go on to win the finals right now. It looks like they are going to do that. But I still think we should have beaten them, in all honesty. And, wow, they go on to blow a 3-0 lead. Quinn Snyder, hot seat. Ben Simmons, finals MVP. So let's look at some coaching prospects for the time being. I don't know how big our budget's going to be in that department. It's about $5 million. Ryan Johnson, if you want to come in. Luke Walton, unfortunately, you are going to be fired. Mike D'Antoni, I honestly think I'm just going to bring in. Ryan Johnson declined. Okay, how about if I give you $900,000? Thank you. Welcome to Sacramento. So let's head up to the draft now. See what we can do here. I don't know what picks we're going to end up with. We actually have the second overall pick from the Clippers. The Clippers were the what? The Clippers got the... Oh, wow. They just won the lottery, I guess. That's a crazy good team. Michael Porter Jr., what the fuck? How did this team not make the playoffs, more importantly? But they won the lottery for us, basically. Along with that, we also have a couple other picks, which I plan on moving. Just really don't think I'm going to use them here. So I'm actually kind of up in the air on what I want to do with pick 2. I know I don't have a lot of things to trade with it. Like, I have Wiseman and Carson Edwards. But that's about it. Not 2. That's about it. So we can see what direction we want to go in there. I'm just going to move those picks for some future ones. Picks 2 straight up. I don't know what I'm going to get, like Chris Middleton, Levine. So I am getting some players. I'm kind of getting players that are easy to trade for, like Jimmy Butler is here. The thing is, I just don't really want to draft anybody in this draft class, if we're being straight up honest. I don't even know this draft class that well. Like Jalen Green, Jalen Johnson, Evan Mobley, who always does win Rookie of the Year. I just don't really need them. Like, if I were to make a big trade, James Wiseman, pick 2, yeah, nothing's even here. I honestly really don't know what I could do here. Paul George is a free agent. Kind of trying to go after him. I mean, other positions we could use, like, I don't even know. We're kind of fine everywhere else. I would try. Oh, Doncic is a free agent. I don't even need Porzingis. Like, it's just honestly, like, maybe if I could go out and get like Jokic, that would kind of be the only place I'd kind of start. But again, I still don't think it's going to happen if I were to do Wiseman along with pick 2. Yeah, I mean, he's untouchable. What do you want? Not much I can do there. So Carson Edwards as well. Yeah, it's just not going to happen, I don't think. It'd be crazy if we could pull this off, but it's just not going to happen. So Towns, maybe, I would also do. I'm pretty sure a similar result is going to happen. I don't think we're going to get him. James Wiseman along with the second overall pick. It's actually not untouchable. All right, I would do this if it's possible. I don't think it's going to be. Karl-Anthony Towns, welcome to the team. I've never traded for him before. Really did not think that was going to happen, but cool. You're welcome for getting you out of the shit show of a situation in Minnesota. I'm happy about that. Darren Fox is a free agent. Shit. Bogdanovich is too. I feel like Darren Fox should have another year. I feel like he should. Maybe he doesn't, but I feel like he should. All right, free agency right now. Kawhi Leonard is a free agent. I do have the money to go out and sign him. I'm either getting him or Paul George. One of the two is going to happen. I'm just setting that precedent. I want it to happen. Let's see. We get Paul George. Okay. I'm going to renounce the right, or not going to do this. I actually don't even have to renounce the rights on anybody else here. I do own pretty much everybody here, but we still have $2 million. We don't renounce Buddy Hield, Harry Giles, or Darren Fox, and we can still get Paul George. So this is going to take some very precise and careful thinking about what I'm going to how I'm going to have to do this. Kawhi Leonard goes to the Pistons. All right, Paul George is here. That's important. Darren Fox still has one offer. That's also important. Buddy Hield has none. He's unrestricted. I also have to keep that in mind. Harry Giles has one. I don't really care about him too much, so I have to make sure these guys just don't get offers for the time being. We have one more day of this. Paul George is still on our team. Now what I'm going to have to do is kind of have to finesse the system a little bit. So Darren Fox now has 7 offers. I'm maxing this man out. Cannot give him a no-trade clause. Hopefully we're his number 1 offer. If we're not, we're screwed. We're good there. Other bird rights. Buddy Hield, still good. Harry Giles, still good. Now I'm going to have to not decline this. Do not renounce the rights on him. Everybody else should be. Wait, are we actually going to be negative in cap? All right. Well, Paul George is here now. Darren Fox, I'm going to do that same contract too, along with Buddy Hield, just because I need him on this team as well. Player option. Are we going to really be able to get them both back? There's no way. Oh my God. How? Okay. That's insane. That's actually insane, the fact that just happened. Okay. Really didn't think it was going to, but I'm going to get a backup shooting guard and a backup power forward now, and we're going to kind of call it. Wow. I'm still in shock, and I can still, for some reason, give $37 million to Bogdan Bogdanovic. What in the world is going on right now? And do I still have bird rights on Harry Giles? What the fuck? There's no way. There's no way I can afford this. There's just none. This game is literally broken. This game is actually broken. All right, we have 1, 2, 3. I am going to trade Bogdanovic for a shooting guard. Giles, I'm just going to slide down to the backup power forward spot. Like, what the hell? Giles, power forward. He's actually an 85 overall. All right, and now I'm going to trade Bogdanovic along with 2 first-round picks, which I've just acquired so many of. Let me find a shooting guard. I still want to roll with Carson Edwards. He's still a walking bucket off the bench. Josh Richardson. Oh, my God. Welcome to the team. This is absolutely insane. I don't know how this is happening. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So third and final year here. This is how the team is looking. Darren Fox, Buddy Hield, still our backcourt. I still have no problem with it. I'm probably my best offseason in 2K so far. Acquiring Paul George along with Karl-Anthony Towns. I mean, just I've never traded him for him before. I did not think it was possible. Marvin Bagley developed into up to an 89 overall. Bench is super solid. Josh Richardson, Harry Giles, Rui Hachimura, and Carson Edwards. Something I also want to show people because they don't believe me for some reason whenever I do this. Where the hell is financial trade rules? Financial trade rules are on. Thank you. People are like, yo, you have it off. You're just trading for all these max contracts. It's not me. It's the game. They're on. I don't really know what else to tell you. So financial trade rules are on. I don't know. Maybe if you saw another setting you see is messed up, please let me know. But I think everything's kind of the way it normally is, if we're being honest. But yeah, super excited about this team. I mean, we definitely should be a 1 seed. I don't expect to be anywhere else. See you guys at the end of the second year, or third and final year, not second year. So into the third and final season here, Karl-Anthony Towns is your regular season MVP. I mean, absolutely. I still cannot believe we traded for him. 25 points, almost 14 boards, 5 assists. 95 overall. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis, LaMelo Ball, and Mike D'Antoni does get Coach of the Year for us. So we're a 1 seed once again. Definitely favored to probably win the finals. Knicks up to the 1 seed in the East. Good for them. Player stats, Towns. Bagley putting up numbers. Paul George, Buddy Hield, Darren Fox, Josh Richardson. I mean, absolutely insane. Towns led us in boards and assists was Darren Fox. Let me know if this is my best team in 2K. If you like religiously watch my videos, let me know if this. I honestly think this could be my best one yet. Like without I understand the Lakers probably were better, but that's just because they come with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kyle Kuzma. Like it's kind of hard to fuck that one up. But this team was it was good. It had a nice young core, but I still think this team could be better. All right, so we're taking on the Grizzlies here in the Western Conference semifinals. We actually no. I'm not bro. I'm not losing to the Grizzlies to end this. There's just no way. Thank you. We go on, win in 7. Us and the Lakers here in the West Finals. Atlanta and Brooklyn over there in the East. We're at 3-0 on the Lakers right now. We sweep them. Thanks for coming. Us and the Atlanta Hawks here in the NBA Finals. 2 of the biggest joke franchises a couple years ago. Wow, they had Anthony Edwards. That is going. And DeMontis Sabonis. Joe Harris. Dude, let's bring some more shooting to this team. A+. A+, 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 A+. Like, seriously? That team's going to shoot the lights out of the ball. All right, we're up 2-0, 3-0. Never mind. Not going to matter. Here we are in Atlanta. Game 4 here, trying to close them out on the road. Looks like it's kind of coming down to be a pretty good game, but yeah, we're going to win. I'll see you guys in there. So definitely want to make sure I do get, like, Towns in the game. I mean, he is in the game right now. I just want to make sure. Okay, they're not going to do it. All right. Buddy Hield and DeMontis Sabonis is not the matchup we're kind of looking for here. Paul George on Herter is fine. I never know what these little numbers mean under here. If somebody could tell me what those mean, it'd be much appreciated. Sabonis is just going to work Buddy Hield in the post. Yeah, that one was going to go in. I mean, Buddy Hield's all, what, 6'5", 6'6". Kind of a tough one there. Carson Edwards is coming into the game because it looks like, whatever the hell his name is, Darren Fox fell out. Josh Richardson with authority, dunking all over. Was that Trae Young? No, he blew by Young. Who did he dunk over? Oh, he dunked over Sabonis. Even better. Towns I'd like to use a lot. He's a regular season MVP. He's not the best player on him. I mean, Paul George still hasn't beaten that department, but still, Paul George would also be nice to use. Again, not a guy you can really trade for, or well, I thought I also didn't think you could trade for Towns, and I did that. So Towns with the 13th board on the night here. Buddy Hield just run it up, go up with, okay, no foul, but he's going to get the contact layup to go, stretching our lead to 13 points. I really like this team. Josh Richardson even has 22 points on the night. Not bad. Okay. Oh, Trae Young's taking my ankles. Why are we not on whatever the hell his name is? What's his last name? Anthony? Oh, yeah, Anthony Edwards. I was thinking Carson Edwards, but he's coming into the game for us. All right, I'm just going to go pick and roll here with Towns. If I can get a good pick, that would obviously be ideal. Go up to Towns. Going to get the easy layup to go in. 27 points, 13 boards, 3 assists for Towns on the night. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. All right, we're going to probably do one more defensive possession, then one more offensive possession, then we will kind of call it a video that I would say was pretty successful, if we're being honest. So, Trae Young, just going to come. Buddy Hield, do we not know how to play help defense here? I feel like it's a very simple concept. When I get run into or picked, come help. All right, let's try to get to Paul George. Just because, again, don't get to use him a ton. Paul George, mid-range jumper, fade away. Oh, he's going to miss. Towns with the board, though. He's going to get the putback. He's going to brick it. So you guys, the Finals MVP. So I'm going to guess probably Karl-Anthony Towns is the Finals MVP. And yes, he was almost 30 points, almost 14.5 boards, 5.5 assists. I mean, absolutely insane. So this team came out super fun. I had a great time with this team, a great time with this video. If you guys did enjoy, please let me know down below in the comment section, along with leaving a like. If you guys want me to use your favorite team next, whatever it may be, please comment down below. If you guys see one you want me to do, like the comment. Don't just comment it again. Makes my job so much more easy. So any other suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Links in the description as always. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys all in the next one.